So we'll find percentages now. And these are not very easy percentages. They are not like 10% of 100. This is not like this. This is slightly complex, and we'll sort it out. We'll solve it quickly. Try to solve very quickly. So 20% of 17 is what? 3.4. How did I do this? 10% of 70 is what? 1.7 into 2, right? Okay. 24% of 27. What is 25% of 27? 25% of 27 is and 6.25. This is 25 and minus 1%. 1% is what? 1% is 0.27. So this will become 8.98, 5.98, 5.98. This is okay. So 2% of 22. What is 1% of 22? 1% of 22 is 0.1% of 22 is 0.22, right? 10% is 10, 1% is 20, so this is 0.22 is 1%. So what will you do? 2% is 0.44. What is 3%? 3% of this. How will you do that? We will 3 into 1%. What is 1%? 1% is again 0.18, which is 0.54. 25% of 21 by 4 basically, right? So 25 is 5 point. 5.25 is the answer. 13% of 25. This can also be written as 25% of 13, right? So 25% of 13 is what? Which will be 3.25. Again, 3% of 13, same thing, 3 into 1%. What is 0.39? Again, this 18% of 11 or 11% of 18. We can find 10%, right? 10% is 1.8 plus 1%. What is 1%? 1% is 0.8. So we will 1.98 will be the answer. 6% of 1 or 1% of 6. 1% of 6 is 0.06. 19% of 8 or 20 minus 1% of 8. What is 20% of 8? 20 minus 1% of 8. 20% is what? 5 divided by 5. 8 by 5 is 20% minus 0.08. Right? We'll 1.6 minus 0.08. This will be 1.52. 1.52. 17% of 4. 4% of 17. 4% of 17 is 0.068. 22% of 5 or 5% of 22, and a 5% of 22. What is 1% of 22? 1% of 22 is this into 5. This will be 1.10. 20% of 22 will be 22 by 5. And what will you do? Okay, whenever there is 5 in the denominator, what and 22 or whatever the number be above, we multiply it by 2 on both sides so that this becomes 10. So here we'll do 22 into 2 upon 10. Now this is easy, and this is 0.4, 4.4. 21% of 24. This can be done both ways. 25 minus 1% of 21, and 25 minus 1% of 21, or 21% of 24. Both are easy. What is 20% of 20? 24 by 5. This is 20%, and minus and plus 1%. What is 1%? 1% is 0.24. So again, how do we solve this? We double it, right? That's 0.24. This becomes 5.04. 27% of 10 or 10% of 27, which is equal to 20.7. So these are slightly complex questions, not very easy. If you just have to tweak it. Percentage is a very easy concept. You can find 1% and multiply by 100 times to find 100%, right? So this is how it's done. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel and please press the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos in the future. Thank you.